In today's Growing Oklahoma, we're talking about plants and flowers that smell bad.
That stink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smells like meat.
Yeah. This one
Poison
does?
ivy.
Roberta
Ivy.
Roberta Rowland joins us now from Scissortail Park. Do people like these things? They like them?
I mean, depending on your taste, and like one advantage to having some of these, like the ones in the front, they call them a group of plants, like a casual group is called carrion plants, and they have flowers that smell like carrion or roadkill or dead things.
That's what you're trying to say.
The positive is that,
Gamey.
Who doesn't love
but the
that?
positive thing is that it attracts flies to lay their eggs inside the flowers.
And the eggs hatch.
But then there's nothing for the eggs to eat because it's a flower and not a piece of
Meat.
carrion.
Yes.
And so they die. So it actually can help like reduce your fly
if you want
numbers.
a plant that attracts flies,
but not fly babies.
this is you.
And they're succulents. They're very heat tolerant. They're very drought tolerant. They're not cold tolerant. Everything up here except for the sumac in the front is tropical. Yeah, but they all have like kind of interesting flowers. These make a large umbel of flowers. These make a starfish shaped flower that it really does look like a starfish, and it smells pretty.
Okay, so I think that's what people want to hear. I mean, they are unique. They're beautiful, but they do bloom. Right?
And
Do hummingbirds like those?
No.
Okay, no hummingbirds.
No hummingbirds, just gonna attract you some flies. And the same with like, this is our corpse flower. This is one of the seedlings from our, I don't know if you remember the corpse flower bloomed at the gardens.
Yeah.
It took about 10 years for us to get there. And then they live for about 40 years. And it takes a lot of repotting and fertilizer and space. The leaves can get up to like 20 or 30 feet tall.
This thing?
So this is one single leaf. And when they're young, they can send out double leaves. But sometimes these single leaves can get 20 feet tall, so you have to have a very big building to put them in.
Okay, so that plant is one of your most famous plants you have over there. It's a big tall thing.
Yeah, and it
opens
has a
up,
very
it stinks,
huge.
it's horrible.
But it's only for 24 to 48 hours, so it's
still
a short.
long enough.
Once a year.
But that's a big thing.
Once
then.
every 7 to 10 years.
Oh,
okay.
So it's
I
not
heard
gonna.
you say it took 10, but I
It took
thought
10 to get there, and then
to
it
get
might,
going.
Yeah, it might do it. It might do it faster. It just depends on what it feels like doing. Like
exciting.
You can buy this in the gift shop.
Yeah, we have these for sale in the gift shop because we made a lot of babies, so we're happy. We've been giving them to other botanical gardens in the area. We gave one to Tulsa and Oklahoma City Zoo and places like that, and hopefully we'll have more.
And people like that.
They're like, thank you.
And you tell them it's going to stink?
Yeah, and they're excited
hey,
about it.
guess what? This flower's going to
wait.
bloom, and you're going to go smell it, and then you might pass out.
Yeah.
It'll smell like raw sewage for 48 hours.
For 48 hours.
24 to 48.
Okay.
But
Lucky you.
Another couple
and that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another couple of plants that are hardy that you do see in the landscape here is the Bradford pear. I think you were mentioning this earlier.
Yeah.
It
Bad rap.
Horrible tree.
Yeah, no one likes that.
it's
Bad tree for
very
Oklahoma.
common in the landscape, and they smell awful.
You know
but
why?
again,
Because it's cheap to buy,
they're cheap,
and that's what builders put in.
And that's what, yeah, you do see them a lot, but they do smell awful. So in courtyard situations or near doors, it's a bad idea. But you do see them a lot, and they are attracting flies. Another one that's a little bit better is the fragrant sumac here, and I think they smell wonderful, but they're also called skunk bush. If you want to crunch the leaves and just kind of smell
Do
it.
they make like men's cologne out of this?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's like
They do.
and they make like it's a kind of a lemony, musky smell, and so it, like some people
It
don't
smells like the wilderness.
Yeah, it's a little musky, but that's a native plant, and it's very heat and drought tolerant, and has a pretty red berry in the fall, and so it's like
I love that people who
that's
get
the one I
these-
tell people to. That's a stinky plant.
I love that people who get these plants, they want the smell. They like the smell. They're okay with it.
or they like what it's
does.
unusual.
It attracts flies.
Yeah.
It's like a Venus, the flytrap. thing.
Yeah.
That's
Roberta,
cool.
Yeah.
we learned a lot.
We did.
We got to take it to break, so we'll be back after
Something
this.
smells.
You can don't even.
What happened? My bad.